Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this one, I'm going to be covering Amazon Comprehend. So, what is Comprehend, features and use cases of Comprehend, and then a quick demo in the AWS console. Without further ado, let's dive in. So first of all, what is Amazon Comprehend? Well, Comprehend uses NLP or natural language processing to uncover valuable insights and connections in text. For example, if I typed in John Doe, you should subscribe to Awesome Arif's channel on YouTube. Then the first thing Amazon Comprehend can do is that it can first identify all the entities in the text. In this case, John Doe, Awesome Arif, and YouTube. Then it also successfully figured out what type of entity each one is. In this case, John Doe and Awesome Arif are both people, while YouTube is an organization. And then finally, on the far right, you can see the confidence scores. So Comprehend is almost certain that John Doe is a person, and it's pretty certain that YouTube is an organization, but it's not really that sure whether or not Awesome Arif is a person. Now, some of the features of Amazon Comprehend. For one thing, you can see many different insights from Amazon Comprehend alone. You can extract PII, you can identify entities, the sentiment of the text, etc. You can also organize documents by topic. So for example, if you're receiving hundreds of applications for a job, then you can sort each applicant's resume by maybe where they went to college or university, or maybe how many years they've worked in the industry, what previous companies they've worked at, etc. Amazon Comprehend is also customizable, so you can train it to recognize custom entities. So for example, right now, if you type in a phone number into Amazon Comprehend, most likely it'll just categorize it as other because there's just so many different things a string of numbers could be, right? It could be like a bank account number, it could be some sort of ID. The possibilities are really endless. But if you train the model to specifically recognize phone numbers, then you could extract only the phone numbers from the text. And finally, you don't need any machine learning experience at all to use Amazon Comprehend. So just about anyone can feed data or documents through Amazon Comprehend and then get the results they need. Some of Amazon Comprehend's customers are Gallup, Vibes, and Clearview Social. Gallup uses the sentiment analysis aspect of Amazon Comprehend for their open-ended surveys. Vibes uses the key phrases extraction so that they can take key phrases from conversations between marketers and customers and then use those to give feedback to the marketers. And then finally, Clearview Social uses Amazon Comprehend to read articles and then classify them by topic. Now let's head over to the AWS console for a quick demo. So here I am in the AWS console. I'll go ahead and navigate over to Amazon Comprehend and then launch Amazon Comprehend. So I'm taken to a page that has real-time analysis on the top. And if I scroll down to input text, I've got two analysis types. I've got built-in and custom. So built-in is just based on the AWS built-in models, while custom is based on the or on an endpoint you've created. So if we go to custom, then yeah, it's prompting us for an endpoint. But let's just stick with built-in for now. So right now we have some default input text. So if I read through it, it's like it's a credit card bill. So it's like a reminder that a minimum payment of $24.53 is due by July 1st. And so it's pretty straightforward, pretty standard. And if we scroll down to the insights, then we can see it's analyzed and we're in the entities category. So if we go to entities, then we can see all the different entities that Comprehend extracted from the text. So we've got Zhang Wei and John both as people. Then we've got Any Company Financial Services LLC as an organization. We've got $24.53 as a quantity, July 31st as a date, etc. And you'll notice that a lot of them are marked as other. Like for example, this 1111000, etc., which is the credit card account. Then these two, which are the bank account number and the routing number. And then also the that is a phone number. So phone number is also marked as other because since they're just strings of characters, there's not really much you can get from it. It could be so many different things that it's just marked as other. And then so you can see the type here, and then you can see the confidence level. Most of them are 0.99 plus, and then if they're not, they're both very close. And then down here, you can go to application integration. So if you use the detect entities API in your code, then this would be the API call you would make with the text. And then this would be the API response that the detect entities API from Amazon Comprehend would return. And if we go over to key phrases, We've got, similar to the entities, we've got Zhang Wei, John, and a lot of the other ones that were on there, but we've also got things like a minimum payment, your auto pay settings, your payment, things that sort of help you get the gist or summarize the text. Then we've got language, 99% chance it's English. Personal identification or personally identifiable information, or PII. So we've got offsets and labels. Offsets will just identify the location of PII, while labels will actually label text documents with PII. So if we just stick with offsets, again, similar to PII, entities and PII are often the same because that's just how it is, right? Same, we've got Zhang Wei, we've got John, July 31st, same address, phone numbers, etc. And then finally at the end here, or sorry, second to last, we've got sentiment. And sentiment, it's 90% sure, or it's like almost certain that it's neutral. And it is, it's like, it's a business letter, it's straight to the point. Although there is like a teensy portion of it that's saying that it's negative, which kind of makes sense, right? Because I mean, you're telling him that there's a minimum payment of $25 due soon. So somewhat could potentially be seen as negative. And then finally, we've got syntax where like every single bit of it. So like hello, for example, it's an interjection. Then Zhang, it's a proper noun. Wei, it's a proper noun. Then even the comma, it's punctuation. So yeah, there's like 12 pages of this. So yeah, you can use syntax just to find every single like piece, every single like word or every single piece of syntax in the text. And that's about it for the real-time analysis category. If we go down to analysis jobs, then here what you can do is you can take documents that are stored in Amazon S3, and then you can use Amazon Comprehend to analyze them in the same way that you would with real-time analysis, getting the same things like sentiment, PII, entities, etc. And you can create a job over here. Then if we head over to customization, you've got custom classification. So here you can classify documents, like I was saying earlier, using custom created categories. So instead of using the ones that AWS provides, you can just create your own. And then custom entity recognition. So this is what you can use to label words or sets of adjacent words that it can like be on the watch for and recognize as an entity. And again, you can create a new model here. And then finally, the endpoints that I talked about earlier, then you can create one here. And really, that's about it for Amazon Comprehend. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something new. And if you did, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.